Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Well, as you can see on that chimney, yes, we will finally boot up the industrial sector, which means that we will be able to knock out at least one of the imports from the list of expenditures, and well, that is going to be our first step towards self-reliance. As for the town, we will finish building all the leftover constructions, and that will allow us to start shipping people into the industrial sector, which is needed to say is a very good thing. And as you can see, today we will also get started on rail construction. Needless to say, it is not just a very welcome but also very important step forward, because, well, rail deliveries are a lot more efficient than road deliveries. So, anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alright then, let's get started. So, in the last episode, we managed to invite our first people, and as far as I can tell, the town is operating relatively okay. We have a little bit of shortage of kindergarten. Yeah, I think if it's fully staffed, we should have enough people to take care of all the babies, so we should be okay. Here, yeah, problems are under control. Yeah, I think we are doing okay. Well, let me take a look. This warehouse. It has food, clothes and electronics. Okay, at this point I think we can redirect these deliveries. So lines, meat, store and prison. Yeah, you guys don't go to the customs office. Delete this stuff and pick stuff up. Oh wait. No. Discard changes. We have no meat here yet. Good thing I noticed. Let's just have... to be on the safe side, I think I will have... let me see, how many parking spaces do we have here? 2. We might want to have dedicated lines for this. You know what? No, it's fine. Let's just use these offices. So let's have refrigeration, and for this one we want to deliver in bulk, so this one. I think let's use all 3, it's fine. So stop and pick stuff up at the border, load and drop off at the freezer there, and keep it full 90%. This is not a very big freezer, so yeah, 90% should be fine. And once we have enough stored here, then we will redirect the fridge trucks, but everything else can be redirected at this point. So food, prison and store, you guys don't go to the customs house, go to the warehouse instead. Load up on food. Good. Off you go. And the store as well. Okay, as far as I can tell, it should be fine now. So let's just make sure. So prison, warehouse, unload, load, store, shopping center, unload, warehouse, load. That's fine. Food, prison, unload at the prison, load at the warehouse. That's good. For the store, load at the warehouse, unload at the shopping center. That's good. And meat, prison. Do we have meat yet? Yes, we do. Okay, so the meat as well. Don't go to the customs house. Go to the freezer instead and load up. That should do it. And yeah, wait until a full unload at the prison. And the store, once again, load up at the storage, the distribution district. Here, load, yes. customs house, don't go there. That should do it. And wait for a full unload at the store. Good. Okay, by the way, yeah, this one. Yeah, naming convention is not exactly consistent, but yeah, sooner or later everything will be taken over by distribution houses, so I don't really mind. So anyways, this one looks pretty healthy. We have everything fully stocked. Very good. Yeah, we have plenty of fuel. Good. And this one is fine as well. Yeah, I think we are pretty much doing okay at this point. How is the University 53? We did invite a couple of people last year. Okay, so we are still not quite where I want to be. Also, we have 2 escapes. I wonder why. I do suspect that it's because we didn't really have enough room. I guess we'll find out. So anyways, oh, this one is finished as well. I don't expect, yeah, we are still not having enough people to have enough left over for the bus station. We are still relying on this assignment, so we still definitely need to have some people invited, so let's go for that. This one is next, high priority, and I think, yeah, let's just finish up these 3. Medium, medium, and medium, and we will finish things up with these 3. I do know that once everything is built, we will have enough people left over for the industrial sector. I'm relatively confident on that. By the way, how are we on these constructions? Oh, not doing all that great. The important thing is that these 2 are up and running. Also, we are not offloading the ash into the dump for some reason. I wonder why. Well, when I was doing this in between episodes and testing things out, the incinerator was dumping stuff into the dump. But now, for some reason, it doesn't want to do so. We are not limiting anything special. Obviously, we cannot shed ash if it's inside the incinerator. I wish we could, but we cannot. We might need to set up a quick delivery for... I don't know why. Okay, fine. I will set up a very quick delivery of garbage here. In fact, you... Stop. No, wait. Let's just use... Yeah, this one. Can you please rehouse your stuff here? Good. And pick up stuff here and dump it here. Off you go. There we go. So now we have everything dumped in here. Good. Can you please, after you are done with this delivery, there, can you please rehouse yourself into this office? I want to see if this will fix it. So we are shedding the ash, that's good. Let's wait until we deliver some garbage. Okay, and no, we are still dumping into the internal storage for some reason. The arrows are pointing the correct way. Maybe we just need to have this one being two-way. No? it immediately put everything in here. I have no idea why it's doing this. Oh well. I'm sure I will discover the reason at some point, but it's okay for now. If it's completely full, I suppose I will just go ahead and export it. It's fine. It's not going to be a big expenditure. Anyways, this one is up and running. Yeah, once again, let's just invite people. Also, it is at the edge of town. I want to make sure that we can reach everything. And we cannot reach the police station, but that's fine. As long as we have enough people to step it, it's okay. Although, you know what, just to be on the safe side, I think I will put in one more footpath here. So if we do this, yeah, looks more or less parallel. Yeah, let's build this one. And yeah, let's take care of it as quickly as possible. I suppose if we build one more footpath here, that might help with a bit more through traffic. Oh, yeah, also, I think it would be okay if we hook these up as well. Although it's not really necessary, but just to be on the safe side. You know what, not hook up everything, I will hook up this one. And maybe this one. These middle ones will be decorative, I think. Let me see if I remember correctly. Trees and accessories and gravel road, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there we go. We only really need these two on the outer edges. These two in the middle can be completely decorative, that's fine. And speaking of, should we do some decorating? Maybe later. It's fine. So, anyways, I keep postponing this, but I think we might want to go ahead and maybe set up a rail construction office at this point. And I think I will hook it up. Here, maybe. Yeah, I think it's going to be relatively far away from the different junctions. Plus, this one will not really be, you know, a really busy junction. So yeah, I think we can put the rail construction junction right here. Also, why do we have stuff here? Yeah, it's fine. Let me see if I remember correctly. How do we reset these? I believe with these. No. Didn't we have a regenerate? Ah, there we go. Restore soil. What I wanted to do. Okay. So, let's do it here as well. And a little bit here. So, anyways, I think I will have the rail construction office here. And it will hook into the rail network here. Yes, this will be a very long way to build out for the first time, but I think it's going to be okay. We just need to do it one time. So, where is the construction? Maybe under construction? Rail construction office, exactly. Let's go for... I think I will just go for this one, small one, and maybe we can build a bigger one later, but it's going to be fine. So, we definitely want to have enough room for the extra storages on the side. So if I remember correctly, we need steel, maybe boards. You know what, let me just check. Here. So if you want to build this one, yeah, there we go. Gravel, boards and steel. I do believe later on we will need concrete for the better ones, I believe. Concrete rail track, obviously by the name. So yeah, for now, I think this will do. Okay, so we just need steel, boards, and gravel storage on the side. Okay. Well, so we need open storage. Small one should do. Yeah, this small one should be okay. You can go right here, although, do we have any smaller one? No, not really. Okay, fine, this will do. There. Then we can put the construction office right in the middle. So you can go right here. Yeah, this will do. Right there. And then we can put the aggregate storage right here. So aggregates, storage. A small one will do, I think. Is this a one way in, one way out kind of situation? I don't think so. Yeah, you know what? I think we can put it here, should do. Okay, and now we just need a road connection. There. Yeah, having these two junctions so close to each other is not ideal, but I think for such a low traffic stuff, I think this will be acceptable. Okay. I think this will do. So we will deliver boards and steel right here, gravel right here, and we will start building the rail network from here. So let's hook this up to the rail network next. Ooh, research finished. That was fast. Oh, right, I completely forgot. That is why we had so little teaching happening, because we were busy researching. Yeah. Students are now... let me just check. And here... last year... forward... I still don't really see any natural optics. I only see extra highly educated people coming in from migrant waves, so let's hope this one improves relatively soon. For example, this one is... oh, okay, education level. Oh, right, we need to reach 2.0, I believe. Okay, then. Yeah, for a second I thought that we only need to wait until the school time is finished, but no, we need to wait until the education level goes above a certain level. Okay, so we have a long way to go. Anyways, don't get distracted. We need to hook these two together, so let's go ahead and maybe bring these back a little bit. And now we can hook these together. So you go ahead and do a little bit wider. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's get rid of these nodes. There we go. And obviously we need to do this in both directions. Although I do believe construction trains can turn around, but you know what, might as well help them out a little bit. And that should do it. Okay, well, as soon as this one is up and running, we should have rail construction happening. Now, the big thing is that I always like to play around with electric trains, but, well, we are playing in the early start, so obviously that is not going to be an option. So we definitely need to set up some refueling points for coal, I believe, because now we only have access to steel locomotives, at least as far as I can tell. Anyways, how is this one going? 68, 59 and 59. Yeah, this one is still not going as fast as I would like. How is the bus station? Are we still just getting people from this particular apartment house? Also, ooh, all these are finished. Very happy to see it. Yeah, let's just invite enough people and... yeah, I'm very happy to see that we are basically having enough young adults to move into these houses, but I would like to have enough people right now, not later. So yeah, let's just invite in more immigrants. And there we go. By the way, can you reach far enough into the town? You cannot reach the university or the kindergarten. I believe the kindergarten is universal, so I don't think it needs to be in range of the people to, you know, take care of the babies. And let me see. No, kindergarten is inaccessible. Okay, it needs to be in walking range. I was mistaken. But other than that, everything else... yeah, everything else is in range. Can we help out a little bit more? Maybe if we add... although, no, we already have this one here, so I don't think that will be a big help. Maybe if we have an extra footpath going through here, that might help. Let's give that a go. And winter is here. Oh geez. Fingers crossed that, well, we will weather this situation. Okay. We just need to make sure that, well, we keep delivering people to the heating plant. If that one is taken care of, we should be okay. By the way, yeah, we have plenty of coal, so that's not going to be a problem. The bigger problem now is that, well, we are starting to run low on money. I think we have already spent about $1 million, so yeah, we need to start making some money relatively soon. Okay, so we have people in here. Can I check if these build? Okay, yes. We are almost at the point where we can reach the university, but not quite there yet. If we build these out of asphalt, then it should be fine. But it's not quite there. I don't really mind the university, but I do mind the kindergarten. This one is in the same position. What about you? You are fine. So yeah, the only real problem is these two houses. You know what? For 140 workers, I think... should we have another kindergarten? How is this one doing? It's not even half full, so... or, okay, it is over half full, but nowhere near full capacity, so... I think I will be okay if we don't have kindergarten for these two houses. Everyone else is service at this point, so it's fine. Okay, now we need to make sure that we keep the heating plant up and running. And yeah, definitely need to keep an eye on this. There we go, here comes the next batch of workers. Okay. And construction here is progressing very, very slowly. We are mainly using foreign workers, but I think that's fine. By the way, how is the firehouse? Okay, here now we are mainly using domestic workers, so tell you what. List of lines, workers for the fire station. You guys. I think I will reassign you to the industrial line. Yeah. Okay, boss is coming here. You will be reassigned to the industrial line. Yeah, the fire station line is now completely empty. You can be deleted. This one. Delete all stops. Yes. No, that's not it. How do I delete the line? Ah, there we go. Delete line. And there we go. So now we have more bosses delivering the workers here. And speaking of, I do believe we did stop. Yeah, for a second we did stop the heating plant. Not ideal, but I think, yeah, it is now better off with the extra bosses. Okay, global market report, iron ore, that's fine. We are not dealing with iron ore right now. Let's just have these houses on high priority. And there we go. Also, with these workers that we have at our disposal, how is the bus station? I think we are still only getting workers from this house. Also, how is the hospital? We do have some doctors from time to time, but as you can see, not nearly enough. I am very, very tempted to do the distribution office research, but we really need some more educated workers now. And they are getting educated very, very slowly, unfortunately. Yeah, they are about a quarter way through their studies. We definitely need to speed things up. Yeah, let's wait on the research. Although, no, wait. Research, but low priority. Let's just have, yeah, 4 professors can do the research. Everyone else teach. Although, yeah, that's fine. 4 professors for research, that's it. Or party officials, you know what I mean. Okay then, so we are building these next. You know what, yeah, let's just speed things up a little bit. And we have our first fire. Let's make sure, yeah, there's a fire truck and it is extinguished. Very good. Very happy to see that this was taken care of quickly. So anyways, let's get back to time-lapse and let's finish these buildings real quick. Oh, right, that is why we don't have enough people going to the bus station, because we have all this construction happening and, well, people always go for the workplaces in walking distance, and that is why we have no people left over. As soon as we have no more construction happening in town, then they will start going to the bus station. Just FYI. Anyways, should we wait for this one to fill up with young adults? Yeah, it is filling up quite nicely. Yeah, you know what? I will wait for this one to fill up. 35. Yeah, okay, now we can invite more immigrants. And let's keep building. Okay, big constructions are done and dusted. Now I just need to wait for this one and we should see a lot more people making their way to the bus station. Which is going to be very good news, obviously. Because then they can start taking care of these constructions as well. But let's focus on these first. Okay, so now we need to deliver the the open hole materials, which are incoming right now. Okay, we have some traffic jams happening here. These are ambulances. That's not great. They should be going somewhere else. Okay, I think, yeah, you. Let's take a look at the line. Don't wait for a full unload. Unload. Yeah, there we go. Let's make sure we keep at least one parking space open for emergencies. Okay, that's why we had all these ambulances not arriving recently. Okay, well, the brick deliveries are not forthcoming, which is not great. It will be taken care of eventually, but well, oh, lovely. Clothing factory 1 is finished. Obviously not much use without workers, but as it turns out, this one should be finished relatively soon. We just need to wait for the roof materials and then we are okay. Oh, sorry, not the roof materials, the steel constructions on the side. Okay, that shouldn't take too long, just 0.3 tons of steel. Also, very happy to see that we did survive winter. Let's just take a look at the population statistics. So this year, let's go back 1 year. Yeah, we have a steady upward trend in terms of population. Very happy to see it. And for the university graduates, finally, now we have a steady, you know, upward trend in terms of university graduates. So yeah, I think that one is sorted as well. Very good. And fabric factory should be up and running because we have crops, we have chemicals. So let's sort out the directions. From the fabric factory to the clothing factory, it should be one way towards the clothing factories, and from the clothing factory, one way to the warehouse. Good. But here it is going to be two ways because we need to put in the raw resources, and if we overproduce the fabrics, then we might as well put it back to the warehouse. So I think this should be okay in terms of production directions. Okay. So as soon as we have some workers here. Oh, right. Now that construction is finished, that means that, yeah, they are no longer assigned to the bus station. Let's just reassign them because now they are proper workplaces, and once again, they are going to be the bottom of the rung. So clothing factory, fabric factory, and clothing factory. These guys are 0% priority. You guys only get workers if the heating plant and the incinerator are, are full. So let's take a look. Let's wait for the first bus, and yeah, now we are getting workers. Very good. But it seems that this one gets the most workers. Oh no, wait, some of them make their way to the fabric factory as well. You know what? These guys are going to be, let me see. How do we want to distribute? Let's just have 1% in each, so they get equal dibs on the leftover workers basically. So that's going to be 50 and 47 on the incinerator. That should make it so that these industries get equal distribution of workers. Okay, hopefully that will take care of that. And now we just need to take care of these, and then we should have a big influx of workers for the industries. Let's go and take care of these real quick. Okay, so this one is going to be obviously gravel, and this one will be steel and boards. Right now we are not using prefab panels, obviously. Although bricks might be necessary for the bridges. We have no electrification just yet, so that's not necessary. And we definitely need to have some coal for the fuel. Because as I've said, I believe at the start we only have steam trains. So anyways, let's start setting things up. So this one will be, let's say, 40% steel, no aluminum, 20% prefab panels, 20% bricks, and 20% boards, let's say. That should be okay, I believe. Might be overkill, I have no idea. Let's just check. So if you want to build normal wooden railroads, no, actually it is mostly going to be boards, not steel. Okay, rethinking this, 20% steel and 40% boards. Yeah. Okay. And I think, how is the research for the distribution? Nowhere near finished. Fine, let's just keep using these guys. Let's just buy a bunch of open hole trucks. Let me see. 5, 8, 11. Let me see. Yeah, YA12D. Let's buy 3 of these. Don't deliver these resources. Pick stuff up at the border, load, and drop them off right here in the open storage. But I want to make sure that we don't deliver the stuff that we are not using right now. For example, prefab panels. So once the trucks arrive, yeah, only steel, bricks, and boards. No prefab panels just yet, that's fine. And obviously, drop off, there we go. So that should do it. Prefab panels might as well for the drop-offs. No, wait. Yeah, it's fine, you know what? This is temporary anyways. And for this one, how many parking spaces? 2. Yeah, you know what, for this one I think I will set up a dedicated line. Let's just buy 2 dumpers. So dumpers, there we go. Let's buy 2 big ones. Yeah, let's just go for these. So 2 of these guys. Let's wait until they refuel. And there we go. So you buy stuff at the border, gravel, and drop things off here, but wait for a full unload. Okay, off you go. And off you go as well. Good. So that should be all we need to, yeah, put stuff into the construction office. The only thing missing now, oh right, coal. Yeah, for that one, I think I will set up another dedicated line. So I think a single truck for this one is going to be enough. So once again, dumper. Let's wait until they arrive. Yes. For this one, I will not wait for a refuel. Just pick stuff up at the border. Okay, that should do it. And we should have enough parking spaces, so yeah, wait for a full unload. So yeah, pick up, customs office, unload, construction office. That should do it. Okay, so let's see if this works the way I remember. Obviously, we cannot buy a train because, well, we have no way of delivering it through the tracks yet. So we might need to buy vehicles here. Not you. Wait, do we have used ones? Track builder. Yeah, this guy. But I don't think this one comes packed. We need these guys to be packed. So we might need to buy these completely new. So here, let me see, track builder. Oh, disassembled. There we go. That's the one we need. Okay, let's buy this one and sell the complete one. So that's... yeah, I believe this one needs to be sold. So, yeah, off you go. And you turn around. There we go. Exactly what I wanted to see. So, we might be able to start building our railroad network in a second. We have the resources, so we have the track builder. And now we just need to wait for the workers and no fuel. Yes, we do have fuel. Wait, are you diesel? Let me see. No, you are coal fueled. No fuel for track construction train set. You are coal fueled. So what's going on? Also 5 kilometers length, that's fine. Lovely. We have rail construction happening. Well, that is a very, very big step forward. Okay. Next, let's check. We should have some loading happening right here, right? Yeah, we have loads. Okay, let's start making some money. First things first. For this one, I think I will use dedicated lines. Okay, you guys, stop buying clothes. only buy food and electronics. That's fine. I will buy, I think, maybe 2 trucks. Yeah, I think 2 trucks should be fine. So, first things first, covered hole. Let's buy big ones. Yeah. 2 of these guys. Let's wait until they refuel. Good, and right, these guys should be blue, so there and there. So you guys pick up clothes at the warehouse directly. I don't want to block the cargo station. Yeah, I think we can wait for a full load here. So wait for a full load of clothes and then drop them off at the distribution station. Unload, but don't wait for a full unload. If you cannot unload everything there, then you can sell the excess at the customs house. So clothes. And that should do it. So wait for a full unload at the warehouse, drop off as much as you can in town, and then sell the excess at the customs house. Yeah, that should do it. Off you go. And obviously both of you do it together. And that should do it. So we will have enough clothes for the first delivery. Because I believe it was... yeah, we have plenty of clothes already. So there goes the first delivery. And you will drop things off at the town. Will you drop off everything? Yes, you will. Thankfully, if they have nothing to do at the customs house, they will go straight back to the warehouse. What about the other truck? Not this one. This guy. Yeah. You dropped off everything as well. That's fine. Oh, jeez, they need to fill it up a lot. You know what? It's fine. They will fill it up eventually. And once they are done with that, then they will start selling the excess. Okay, also I am very happy to see that we are importing more crops than we are using right now. So anyways, we have no more construction happening in town. And we have, yeah, plenty of people waiting to be picked up at the bus stop. Which means that we no longer need... yeah, all those can be removed. And now everyone is mainly looking for work in town. And then the excess will pile into the bus station. Very good. Let's just keep an eye on this for a second. We might not need these smaller buses. You know what? I think I will sell 2 of these guys. Not the one with the passengers, obviously. Let's wait until you... yeah, you can be sold. And I will sell 1 more. You, I believe. Yeah, you can be sold as well. So now we have 4 big buses and 2 small buses running on this line. I think that should be enough. And, oh yeah, we have plenty of production happening. Very good. Okay, let me see these guys. Do we have production graphs? Economy and trade, domestic production and consumption. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Production is way more than the consumption right now. We are only consuming about 1.2, 0.13, 0.12, and we are producing way more than we are using. So we will fill this place up very, very quickly, and after that we will start selling the excess. In fact, I think it will be filled up in 2 more deliveries, and then we should be able to start making some money. Very good. Okay. Now what I am most concerned about is this. Why is this guy not dumping the garbage into this one? Because, well, in between episodes I was testing this thing out, and in that instance it was dumping the ash and, well, basically the output into this dump. But for some reason now it is not doing that. And I have no idea why. Do we really need to set up a separate line? Okay, reassign yourself here, there, and pick up, and then drop off. It is immediately pulling the stuff from this dump. Don't do that. Yeah, this is one way. I wanted to shed all the ash. Okay, you know what? I don't like doing this, but wait for a full load here, and yeah, let's just dump here and wait for the ash to be shed. Stop production, that should be the heating plant. Yeah, at this point, the reason we are stopping the heating plant is because we don't need to heat the town, because everything is completely, heated up. So it's not standing still because it cannot, it is standing still because it doesn't want to work. Anyways, you are almost full. At this point, the town should have more than enough clothes. So let's take a look. No, it is still managed to drop off everything, but the next delivery should be the one we are looking for. You know what? Technically, we don't need both of these trucks. One is more than enough. So yeah, tell you what, you park yourself in the depot. Maybe we can use you for replacement for something else, I don't know. But yeah, we only really need one truck for this job. Yeah, we don't need any of the erase from line, that's fine. You just go ahead and park yourself here. What I want to see is this guy making it to the town, dropping off as much as it can, and then going to the customs house. That's what I want to see. Yeah, there we go. And now we will make almost 3,000 rubles worth of profit. Well, okay, not profit, but income. Very good. Okay, I think we made relatively good progress in this episode. Stop production, that's fine. And we have... oh, sorry, right here. Oh yeah, rail construction is proceeding quite nicely. Obviously not as fast as I would like, but it will do the job. I suppose we might as well maybe buy one more. Although I am not sure how this will interact with each other if they are, you know, not separated by lights. Okay, you know what? I think I will test this out in between episodes, how they will react if they don't have lights. If they can work side by side without some, you know, signals, then I will buy one more. But for now, we are way over time, so we need to say goodbye. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.